And we're rolling.
You getting my skinny sign? Right?
Yeah.
Just, you can put it down just to get the recording part, so I don't want me in it.
Oh, okay, okay. That's cool.
Just so we get the recording part. Okay. Ultimately now, what I'm about to do for you, it's not a mind reading, it's not a fortune telling, it's a truth unveiling. What it's going to do is it's going to tell me what your subconscious is always trying to convey to you, regardless of what your conscious mind tries to convince you of. Our conscious mind is tainted with our wants, our desires, our ego, okay? Our pride, and so on and so forth. They want being able to see our own personal truth.
Okay.
When you draw cards, what you're doing is you're drawing cards that have symbols on them that are going to transfer to me a story about your own personal truth. I'm going to talk about things connected with the past. I'm going to talk about things that haven't occurred yet. I haven't seen what is phenomena here, okay? The phenomena is not why I do this.
Okay.
I don't do it to, I don't, and I don't do it to prove anything to anyone, okay? I do it because it helps people a lot. If that's what they really want,
Okay.
okay?
That's what I want.
And when's your birthday? Month and day?
March 15th.
March 15th, okay. So what I'm going to have you do is pick one of these two decks of cards. Whichever one it is that appeals to you the most, I'm not going to elaborate on the difference between the two of them. That's not going to help you make the choice. The choice is made based upon intuition, not what you know.
Okay.
So go ahead and choose which one feels right, okay? March 15th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So stop and think about what's important to you. Can already sense that there's change and transition that you're going through right now, much of which you didn't expect to happen. You would not have seen yourself at this point about 2 years ago. You had a completely different outlook at that point. Okay, stop and think about what's important to you. What you're going to do is you're going to draw me out 11 cards. I'll demonstrate with these what you're going to do here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to draw them out one at a time, just like this. You're going to put them one right on top of the other, in any random order that you want to pick them out. The thing not to do not turn them over. Do not pick them up like this so I can see them, okay? And when you're done picking them out, don't do one of these.
Okay.
Keep them to where they can't be viewed as well, and put them one right on top of the other in the way it is that you pick them out, not like this.
Okay.
Okay, like one on top of each other in the order the way you pick them out.
Okay.
11 cards.
I think that's 11.
Actually, you picked 12.
Oh,
Sugar? No. Well, there's, in my heritage, I have a touch of gypsy, and there's this old gypsy legend and connection with, if you do it in this method, and the person picks out one extra card, that one extra card is your subconscious screaming at you, okay? Not just trying to talk to you like the other cards are going to do, but that last one card that you picked, screaming at you. That's on the bottom here.
is that good or bad?
Well, there's no good or bad. Okay, before I even start, let me do one thing straight. Okay, when it rains on the day that you plan a picnic, is that good or is that bad?
It's bad.
What about the farmer that's providing the stuff that you have the picnic for?
Good. Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. I'm going to start the time right now. When the buzzer goes off, if you want to go on beyond that point in time, you're more than welcome to. Ground and we center and we open up the portal that exists in between the two worlds, enabling us to view and normally eludes our conscious perception. This gift bestowed upon us from the angelic realm. We utilize for the good of all, small and heavy. Right now, you are feeling like the situation you're presented with, the odds are against you, like you're overwhelmed with too many choices and making too many different directions. Do I go towards the career area, or do I stop what I'm doing there and branch off into the love life area? Or do I go this other third route that's also shown itself to me? Lots of choices that are made right now are going to affect the next decade or more of your life. You've been through a situation in the past. Let's look at the relationship sector. You've been through a situation in the past where basically you became someone's parent, someone's mother. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you just not want to understand? A situation where you gave and gave and gave and you get very much in return. And there's also a female around you that has the notion that she knows a lot more than what she does. And a lot of what you do often will be in defiance of what her point of view is. And you don't even realize that you're doing it on a conscious level. Do you understand that?
Okay.
She has the notion that she knows a lot more than what she does. She thinks that she's got far more of a grip on reality than what she does. And there's an element of hypocrisy with her and an element of elitism. You understand what I mean by elitism?
No.
Like, I'm better than you because.
Okay.
I'm in this group that's better than your group because. I'm part of this society that's better than your society because. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And you've allowed her to steer your situation way too much. You allowed her to direct it, guide it, influence it way, way too much. And now, at this point in your life, you're trying to do things in your own direction, but you have to be careful that what you're doing is not really just in the opposite direction of her. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Your own direction, absolutely. Go for it. Doing things just to go in the opposite direction of her is not going to make you happy.
Okay.
You thought about something to do with a change in living arrangement or a change in residence recently has been heavy on your mind. And there's a few times here you've thought about something to do with a relocation, changing like to a different part of the country or something, but it's up in the air. It's up in the air because you're allowing it to be a lot more of an issue than what it needs to be. The decision's right at your fingertips. The decision's right there, but you're making it a lot more complicated. You understand?
Yeah.
You've talked with some other female about these concepts too. Do you understand? You've discussed this with some other female, these concepts and these things, and you're probably not the one, this is not the one I'm talking about that knows everything.
Okay.
Okay, it's someone else that you've talked with, that's more level-headed, that doesn't try to steer you in this direction or that direction.
Okay.
okay?
Mhm.
And chances are, a lot of what that woman has said has been in compliance with what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
That's a person that's much more intuitive, realistic, someone that really sees what's going on. Do you understand?
Mhm.
She has what people might consider a bit of a radical point of view, maybe non-traditional values, I guess you could say, or non,